Hi friends, in today's video we are going to learn the sound of E-A-U in French, or should I say E-A-U en français. Alright, so we have the combination E-A-U. When we pronounce them differently, this is E, this is A, and this is U. Now, whenever we mix it together, then what happens? The magic happens. Okay, so the combination E-A-U, it gives me the sound of O. So you can say the sound of O is also O, and the sound of O-A-U is also O. Let's look at some of the examples. The first one is chapeau. The sound is chapeau, which means a hat. Next, rideau. Rideau, which means a curtain. Next, couteau. Couteau, which means a knife. Next, bateau. Bateau, which means a boat. Chateau, which means a palace. Just remember, the sound of CH was sh and not ch. Next, plateau. The word is plateau, which means a tray. Next, réseau. The word is réseau, which means a network. Next, la peau. La peau. Peau means skin. Next, l'eau. The word is l'eau, which means the water. Alright, so here we have a sentence which has various words with EAU. Okay, so let's try to pronounce this sentence. Je mets mon beau chapeau sur le bateau qui flotte sur l'eau. We repeat it. Je mets mon beau chapeau sur le bateau qui flotte sur l'eau. What is the meaning of the sentence? I put my beautiful hat on the boat floating on the water. Hi everyone, in today's video we are going to learn how to pronounce this particular combination OE. I am your French language instructor Suchita, back with a new video on how to pronounce this particular combination OI in French. Alright, so whenever OI comes together, the sound is OA. Separately, the sound of O is O and the sound of I is E. But together, we pronounce it as OA. Alright, so let's suppose if the word is M-O-I, then the pronunciation becomes MOA, which means me. Alright, so here we have certain examples with this combination. The first word is un choix. Repeat after me. Un choix, which means a choice. Next word, un oiseau. Un oiseau, which means a bird. Next, un moi. The word is un moi. This is also moi and this is also moi, but the meaning is different. This means a month. Now, un soir. The word is un soir, which means an evening. The next combination, une boîte. The word is une boîte, which means a box. Une poire. The word is une poire, which means a pear. Pear is a fruit. Next. Un poisson. The word is un poisson, which means a fish. Next one. Un roi. The word is un roi, which means a king. Next. Un doigt, which means a finger. Alright, so let's try to pronounce this particular line. It is le roi chasse les oiseaux noirs, which means the king hunts the blackbirds. I'll repeat it. Le roi chasse les oiseaux noirs. So please remember that the sound of OI in French is OUA. Bonjour tout le monde et bienvenue à Learn French by Suchita. Je m'appelle Suchita, votre enseignante de la langue française, et dans cette vidéo, on va apprendre la prononciation de la combinaison GN en français. Good morning everyone, my name is Suchita, your French language instructor, and in this video we are going to learn the pronunciation of the combination GN in French. Now, if I pronounce them separately, then the sound of this would be G. Remember I told you while doing the video on alphabets that the G is pronounced as J and J is pronounced as G. Okay, so this is not G in French, this is J and this is N. But when we combine them together, then it has a very different sound. The sound is near. It is near. Okay, so that means G does not have any sound whenever G and comes together. So the sound becomes near. I have written few words over here which have the combination GN. Yes, and we'll learn the pronunciation of GN, which is quite absurd in French, through these words. Repeat after me, okay? La montagne. Now over here we have GN. Montagne. Montagne, which means the mountain. Now next is la ligne. La ligne. Over here we have, which means the line. The next is, we have GN combination over here. So this is what? This is loignon. It is loignon. Remember I told you the pronunciation of OI is OUA. So it is loignon, which means the onion. GN again. So OI is OUA. So un poignet. Un poignet, which means a wrist. A wrist. The wrist, because I've written le. The next is a peigne. A peigne. GN. So peigne, which means comb. Okay. The next is une araignée. Une araignée. Nien. Araignée, which means a spider, which is an insect. Okay. The next is GN. It is mignon. The pronunciation is mignon. Mignon, which means cute. It's an adjective. The next is, it's a verb, so therefore I have not written any un before this. This is gagner. The pronunciation is gagner. Gagner, which means to earn. So for example, you say je gagne de l'argent, which means I earn some money. On les répète. Répétez après moi. Remember the pronunciation of GN in French is near. It is near. So la montagne. Repeat after me. La montagne. La ligne. Loignon. Loignon. Le poignet. Poignet. Un peigne. Un peigne. Une araignée. Une araignée. Mignon. Mignon, which means cute. Et finalement, gagner. The word is gagner. Now, over here I have written a sentence which has various words with GN combinations. Repeat after me and you will learn the pronunciation of this GN. Remember, I told you the pronunciation of GN is N. It is N. Now, repeat after me. Je prends, the verb is prendre, to take. Je prends le champagne, N, champagne, des oignons et des champignons. Once again, je prends le champagne, des oignons et des champignons. So GN is near. What is the meaning? I take the champagne, some onions and some mushrooms. Champignon, which means mushrooms. Now one more time, just remember the pronunciation of GN is near. It is near. One more time. Je prends le champagne, des oignons et des champignons. You can also frame your sentences which has various words with GN combinations and try to master on this pronunciation GN. Now, over here I have written certain words which have GN combinations in them. You are going to tell me the pronunciation and then verify with my pronunciations. Okay? So, let's look at this one. Try to think what will be the pronunciation. Remember, the pronunciation of GN is near. It is near. What will be the pronunciation? Baigner. It is baigner. Baigner, which means to take a bath. Baigner. Over here, what is the pronunciation? If you want to think, you can pause the video. Think and tell me the pronunciation. It is ignorer. Ignorer. GN near. Ignorer, which means to ignore. The next is this one. Try to think. Always break the words into parts, okay? SI. It is signer. It is signer. Signer, which means to sign, to do signatures. The next is this one. It is champagne. Très bien. It is champagne. The meaning is same as English. Champagne, that we drink. Okay. Now this one. It is what? Réfléchissez. Champignon. Bravo. It is champignon. Champignon, which means what? Champignon, mushrooms. Okay, this one. Réfléchissez. It is mignon. The pronunciation is mignon. Mignon, which means cute. Now this one. Think. It is soigner. It is soigner. I told you the pronunciation of OI is OA. So SOI becomes SOA and then near. Soigner. Soigner, which means to take care of. So for example, if I say the nurse takes care of the patients. So in that case, we are going to use this particular verb, soigner. Alright, this is verb. Then this is also verb. This is also verb. This is also verb. This is an adjective. These two are nouns. On les répète. Répétez après moi maintenant. Baigner, ignorer, soigner, mignon, champignon, champagne et finalement signer. Just remember the pronunciation of GN is near en français. Bonjour et bienvenue à Learn French by Suchita. Je m'appelle Suchita, votre enseignante de la langue française, et cette fois-ci, on va apprendre comment prononcer CH en français. My name is Suchita, your French language instructor, and in this video, we are going to learn how to pronounce the combination CH in French. Okay, so first of all, I want to know how do we pronounce CH in English? We pronounce it as ch. For example, chips. So the sound of CH in English is ch, whereas in French it is sh. We do not pronounce CH as ch but as sh. So this is the correct pronunciation. Okay, now let's look at some of the examples in which we have the combination of CH. Now, the first word is un chien. Un chien, which means a dog. Next, un chou. It is un chou. Chou means a cabbage. Next, une chaise, which means a chair. Next, un cheval. It is un cheval, which means a horse. Next, une douche. Une douche. It is a shower. Next, un chapeau. Un chapeau, which means a hat. Next, une cloche. Une cloche, which means a bell. Next, un château. It is a château, which means a palace. Okay, now this one, how we are going to pronounce it? Caché. It is not a noun. Unlike all these words, it is a verb. The word is caché, which means to hide. Next verb, chanter. The verb is chanter, which means to sing. Okay, so the sound of CH in French was sh. Remember, it is sh and not ch. Okay, now here we have a sentence which has different words which has CH combination. Let's try to pronounce this sentence. Un chien a caché un chapeau derrière la chaise. Très bien. Un chien a caché un chapeau derrière la chaise, which means a dog hid a hat behind the chair. Hi friends, do you also face problem while pronouncing the words in French which have the combination ILL? If yes, then this video is for you. Bonjour et bienvenue à Learn French by Suchita. Je m'appelle Suchita, votre enseignante de la langue française, and in this video we are going to learn how to pronounce the words which have ILL sound in French. Alright, so whenever ILL in French comes together, then double L does not have any sound. So basically the pronunciation of ILL in French is E, or more specifically we can say ear. So generally we pronounce it as E. Okay, now these are few examples. Une famille. Une famille, which means a family. Une fille, which means a girl. Un billet, which means a ticket. Un brouillon. Un brouillon, which means a rough piece of paper. Next, un caillou. The word is un caillou, which means a pebble. Pebble means a stone. Next, une cheville. Une cheville, which means an ankle. Next, une feuille. Une feuille, which means a leaf. Next, these are two verbs. Briller. The verb is briller, which means to shine. Next is gaspiller. The word is gaspiller, which means to waste. Alright, so just remember that sound of ILL in French is E. However, there are certain exceptions in which the sound of ILL changes and we pronounce double L. Yes, these are certain exceptions. So now the sound of this word is une ville. We are going to pronounce double L. Une ville, which means a city. Next, un village. Un village, which means a village. Next, it's an adjective. The pronunciation is tranquille. Tranquille, which means quiet. Next, mille. The word is mille, which means 1,000. Million. The word is million. The meaning is a million. Next is un milliard. Un milliard, which means a billion. Alright, so here we have a sentence which has various words which have ILL combinations. So let's try to pronounce this sentence. La fille gentille est allée dans une ville tranquille. La fille gentille est allée dans une ville tranquille. The meaning is the kind girl went to a quiet city. So for the exceptions, you will have to learn that ILL sound is il and otherwise the sound is always E.